I really don't like what you might call the industrial church. That is, there often seems to be a lot of empty institutionalization and competition and packaging of Christian community. And I can understand why a lot of folks might look at church in general and want no part of it. But while I don't like industrial church, I'm absolutely sold on the gathering of believers into communities of faith, the simple and pure thing that was originally called church. And the reason I'm so high on it is because it's so extravagantly clear that God is high on it. And also because, empty institutionalization aside, the church is a thing unlike anything else in human history. Paul wrote a letter to the church in Corinth in which he basically described what it's like to live out faith in this world. And one of the big themes of that letter, one of the big themes of his conception of living out faith in the world, has to do with the nature of church, of gathering together as believers in a community and honoring that entity. He defines church as the collection of people as opposed to an institution or authority. He says the church is the work that we're all contributing to and that we will be rewarded for helping build it or destroyed for hurting it. The church is the way of the family of God. The church is how family works in God. And God is all about gathering into his family and protecting its sanctity. And indeed, the word Paul uses to characterize church is sacred. You do not mess with it. You do not dare contaminate it with worldly things. You do not try to build it with money or style or magnetic personality. You build it only as Jesus would, with love, truth, and supernatural power. All this makes me look at our church gatherings differently. A lot rides on building a community of faith, reaching everyone, losing no one, and doing it as Jesus would do it. My role in gathering and tending the church matters to God. It matters as much as anything I do. And it's nice to matter. It's sobering, but it's fortifying. And what I want to know is, how do we do something like that well? How do we do it as Jesus would do it?